GamebustersUK. Where are we? 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hello, hello, and welcome back. This is totally not the second time I tried to record this. This is Crash Bandicoot, the Nsane Trilogy. This is Crash Bandicoot warped out of the Nsane Trilogy. This is the final part, everyone. So let's go and finish it, shall we? So, well, I'm Jay from the GamebustersUK. Gotta forget my introductions. Kind of rude. My name is Jay. And that's with a J-A-I, not J-A-Y, because my mum wanted to be different. And oh boy, did it make me stand out. Not in the best of ways. But anyway, back on topic. As we see the henchmen being built, the robots, which I always thought was pretty cool. So this is the final part, and you might be thinking if you watched the last episode, weren't you getting the relics? Well, I got them because, well, not all of them, but I got most of them because I did say when I was playing Crash Bandicoot 2 that I wasn't going to do it because I was going to do it off camera because I've already played through this game like 2-3 times, 100%. And you know, I've got the Platinum's Guide, which is done, just not uploaded, at least at the time of this recording. By the time this is uploaded, it might be done, hopefully. But it is going up there, so, you know, you should be able to see that on my other channel. I'll put a link in the description when it does become live. And I've also finally done the review, so in case anyone's interested, I would personally appreciate, in case anyone is interested, just pop in and check out my review. It is kind of a lengthy one. It is my first review on that channel. It's half an hour. I'm still learning, honestly, to become a reviewer, so hopefully I can improve. If anyone pops in, maybe let me know what their thoughts was, if they think it was a good or bad, anything, you know, I'd really appreciate it. You don't have to, but, you know, I would appreciate it if you did, so I'm just putting that out there. And if you did watch it, perhaps give it a like if you did like it. I would appreciate it. But yeah, I finally got it done. Better late than never, I suppose. But you can get my full thoughts on that game. You know, I go into depth with all 3 games on there. So, all right. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to get the gems, because we're basically going to get the last of the gems, and a couple of levels that we do need to get the relics for. There's a level right here called Area 51, and basically you get a gem for winning as opposed to a crystal. You get a gem for the boxes, and you also get a relic. Now, this is the same as how it was in the original Crash Bandicoot Warped. If you're skilled enough, I guess, you could, well, put it this way, if I can do it, you could do it, I'll say that. It is possible to get everything in one go, so you can go for the relic and still get all the boxes, and it still counts for the box gem, and you can get first place. Now, you might not believe me, but I already did this, and my recording software, I looked around and it was literally lagging. First time I saw it lag, and I was like, what's going on? So I had to stop it, scratch it, and do it over again. Thank God. Oh, wrong button. Sorry, Coco. Thank God for this save feature, because it auto-saves, and I was like, oh crap, like, what can I do? And I was like, oh, I made a separate save, which I've been pretty good. I've been pretty good at making separate saves. Like, this is my platinum run, which is almost done, as you can see at this point, but not quite done. And this is technically this one. This is the autosave one, as you can see there. I did get it, because that's the last level I did, Area 51. But yeah, so that kind of sucks. So we're going to wrap things up in this last part. It's probably going to be a bit of a meaty video. I will edit it out whenever I can. I'll try my best to. But we're going to get into Hang 'em High and get the yellow gem. I used to call it gold because it looked like gold in the original, but here it looks more yellow compared to the gold relic, so I guess it's more yellow. But as we get into it, question of the video: do you prefer Crash Bandicoot Nsane Trilogy over the originals? So this is more to those veteran players like myself, to those of you who have played the originals. So it's not really, you know, very helpful for those of you who haven't. But you could also, if you're watching this and this is the first time you've played the 3 and you're experiencing it through the Nsane Trilogy, let me know your thoughts. Just give me like a quick summary if you like. Did you enjoy it? You know, was it good? Was it bad? or even just put like a rank. Like, how would you rank it in terms of enjoyment, like out of 10 or whatnot? Just let me know. You know, did you have a fun time, or did you just couldn't get into it? Was it too frustrating? Did Crash 1 just put you off? Because, you know, I know a lot of people struggle with Crash Bandicoot 1, and rightfully so, because, you know, it's hard, you know. And they obviously did the DLC as well. So that was Hang 'em High, a little short section just to get that gem. But yeah, and then we're going to get into Area 51. And I would personally say, at least definitely for Crash Bandicoot 1, I would say this is the better version. Again, you can get my full thoughts on my review. I'll probably put a title card up on it maybe now or so. Top right, you can check a title card to the review, or I'll put it in the description as well. But I would say for that, 2 and 3 kind of a mixed bag. I mean, 2 is very similar to the original, so I would say that's fine as well. And 3, I got like bits of problems here and there. Like, I miss things like you know, Dingo Dial getting that, you know, that saying that he has, you know, you thrashed me, mate, no worries. It's just little things, you know, but I mean, I could just look it up on YouTube. But you know what I mean. It's just those things I experienced when I was a kid. Some of those things just aren't in this version, so it's kind of hard to say that this is better than, you know, that this version of Warped is better. You know, it's kind of hard to say. I'm kind of iffy on that, but definitely 1 for sure. Definitely 1. I know it's kind of cheating, but that's why I put the question out there, because I thought it would be a tricky question to ask. Or maybe not. You could just be like, no, I definitely like sticking to the originals because it's the originals, you know. Or you could be like, no, like I had just overall a better experience, which I think that's what I want to say with this, that they just improved on everything. And it's weird to say. I mean, just because it wasn't the same company is what I'm saying. It was a different company. And I look forward to see what they do in the future, and I do believe CTR is going to be next. Not confirmed, but kind of confirmed, because they did say that they did want to work on it. Like a literal, I'm pretty certain a guy from, I don't think it was Vicarious, I think it was someone from Activision who said that they would love to work on CTR and the Spyro games. So I'm happy. I'm happy. I just want Spyro to come back so Jamie will buy a PS4 because that's what he said he would do. He's like yeah, I'm gonna. That's what I'm gonna do, and I'm like, if they do that, I'll buy a PS4. So he's obviously more of a Spyro fan, and oh god, I'll look forward to it. I mean, again, we wouldn't know like what the company would be, so we'll find out. But even just like you know, team racing as well. Oh, I should have kept the boost. I was a bit hasty there. So hopefully I'll get to do it. But at the time I was recording, because I was meant to get this done, Sonic Mania came out, so that kind of took priority. So I do apologise for that. And I'm a big fan, in case anyone doesn't know who's new, because you never know who pops in and they might be new. I'm a big Sonic Hedgehog fan, and you can probably see if you check out the channel, I've already got like parts of Mania coming out, so yeah, if that wasn't any proof. Well, I'll say that, there are a lot of people playing it blind and don't even know anything about Sonic, you know, same with Crash, so, but yeah, I am a big fan. Oh god. Woo! UFOs, yeah, the UFOs, man. I like the details on this, on these they've done. Oh god, I am nervous. They get some tight bends like around here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh no, no, no! I did this once, so we're doing it again. Like, I don't care. I don't want bloomin' my recording software to screw me over. I almost did it as well. Oh man, of screwing me over of that perfect run. I'm doing it. If I did it once, I'm doing it again. Like, this has to happen because I just like doing it, you know, it's so satisfying. So I'll edit it out if I have to. Yeah, I'm determined. Oh man. So, you know, and I've been watching some people play the game, but I didn't want to be part of Mania because, you know, reliving my classic childhood, Sonic 2 being the first Mega Drive game and first Sonic game of all time, you know, that I've played. It was great, you know, I was looking forward to it, and I didn't want to be spoilt. So, you know, when I found out certain levels, which, you know, in case anyone of the off chance haven't played it, you know, I won't, like, say what the levels were. I don't want to spoil it, but did that count? I don't know. I lost my train of thought. It might be still possible. We'll see. So, first time I watched The Completionist. Well, I mean, I thought it was called The Completionist, but apparently his username is called that one video game guy. I've never bothered. Like I said, I normally don't watch the big YouTubers, and no offense to them, but normally it's because it's a lot of the same stuff, and so I'm just not interested. Honestly, I prefer to listen to smaller YouTubers. And, you know, if anyone happens to know any small YouTubers that perhaps like are platformer fans, especially if they're Sonic fans, let me know. Because I'd love to give them a listen and see, you know, see if they're any good. Well, I say good, but see if they fit around my interest, I suppose. Because they could be good, but at the same time, it's all like about personality, like whether I would get along with their personality or whatnot. 'Cause some people just don't fit with me, you know. Hey, we did it! There we go. That's better. That's more like it. Some people just fit with me better than others, and some people I just don't. I just don't get. You know, I just don't get their humor. Where they've got like thousands of views per video, 2,000 views. They're sitting at like 50,000 subs, and I'm just like, I don't really get the humor. I don't really get what people see into it. I don't know. I just don't. But whatever they're doing right because people are watching it. So it's like, okay, perhaps I should just start talking random gibberish. I don't know. Not that I'm not saying that I don't talk gibberish anyway, but you know, you could at least wipe that relic, Crash. That's dirty. Fine, don't do that. We're gonna go back to Future Frenzy because we couldn't get the gems before, so let's do it. But, so I watched The Completionist, or the one video game. I watched his episode, I suppose. That's the best way to describe it. It's an episode. I think he was doing a guest appearance with the Tails channel. I mean, it was the Completionist channel, from what I could tell. But Tails channel, which again, never watched, so I can't say. I think he's a reporter for Sonic News, I think. So never watched him either, so, you know, I got no, like, oh, hey, it's these two dudes or anything. It's just like, I'll try these guys out. I mean, it just popped up because, you know, related to Mania stuff, so I was like, alright, sure. First time trying it, try them out. And I thought, yeah, it was alright. It's interesting. I feel like there were some jokes that I just didn't understand because I've never been on the channel, but, you know, that's kind of like when I made a reference recently on a stream that was kind of only really made sense to those who only played Digimon World 1, and we had a new user there. This is when, you know, when I've recorded this roughly, we had a new user who just didn't like, he was like, oh, I didn't get the joke, and I was like, oh, right, because I have to explain it. You don't think, plus I don't think, because normally we don't really get new people, unfortunately, pop it in, so I'm just like, I'll just chat with Footloose or Mark or someone. Maybe if Bullet turns up, or Clear Skies. You know, the regulars, the regular dudes, and I love each and every one of you. No homo. What was I gonna say? So yeah, I watched it. I thought it was alright. The only thing really is that I was like looking at the comment section. I was like, what kind of comment section? What kind of fan base they have, right? Where we got the gem. So I had a look, and all I saw was just the dude getting roasted because I think he was saying, which I just kind of like didn't think nothing of. I was just like, well, it's an opinion, so whatever. But you know what the internet is like with opinions. If not, then oh boy. But I'm sure most of you probably know if you're watching this. You might not, but I'm not getting into it. I'll say that. But you know, opinions either way. He basically just said, this is like the Sonic game. This is like Sonic's finally returned. You know, everything. Well, I didn't say he specifically said everything was trash, but he essentially said that this is the game. This is like an actual good game since like 20 or so years. Basically since Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So it's basically saying all the 3D stuff. I guess like that's how you would understand that, right? Is that he's basically saying so all the games in between, which were pretty much just 3D, because Generations is 3D. Granted, you do have Sonic Advanced, You know, it is. I mean, it is 2D. It's a form of 2D. But you do have Sonic Advance. But he basically just said, yeah, like we haven't gotten a good game like this since Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And you know, everyone was just like, whoa, like hold up, like excuse me, and then everyone was just like ranting about different Sonic games. Like, come on, the 3D games weren't that bad and things like that. And people were actually saying this is actually like the worst episode of the completionist. Some people was like, I normally like watching your stuff, but I'm disappointed here about your opinions. And I'm like, it's an opinion, man. I can understand that seems a little strong to say that there's not been a good game since Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but some people are like that. Some people just don't like 3D Sonic at all. I know there are some people in like the hacking community that said to me that they've pretty much not played any of the 3D games and have not really been interested. And they literally are stuck in the 90s. They refuse to let Sonic evolve, I suppose. They only want to play the retro stuff. They only want to play the classics. And that's fair enough. Like, I can understand that. Like, maybe you're just a 2D platformer. You don't like 3D platformers. I don't know. Or maybe you just think that Sonic should just stay 2D. You know, what works, works. But some people don't like 2D. Yeah, some people don't like 2D Sonic. And I hear that a lot from people that have grown up with 3D Sonic games. So that's probably why. But, you know, it's like, I've never played the Game Boy Advance games of Crash Bandicoot, right? And I hear some of them are good, I hear some of them are not so good. But I normally hear pretty good things. I think Vicarious Visions did some. I added it to my review, so I should know this, really. But, yeah, I never played them because I never had the Game Boy Advance games. And I mean, they're mainly 2D because of, obviously, Game Boy Advance limitations. And I heard they play pretty much, like, alright, or pretty good. So, I mean, do people not like 2D sections in Crash Bandicoot? I'm not really sure. I don't really hear people too often talk about how the 2D sections are just bad. So I don't know, really. I'm not too sure. I think it can work for games. I can understand it being a little bit jarring when switching from 2D to 3D. But I mean, we're walking in a 3D plane. You know, we're in a 2D section, but we are walking in a 3D plane. It's just that we're blocked off, so we can't fall out of this bonus. I know we're supposed to like use the spin, like here. Oh, I actually mucked that up. Never mind. That's why we got the bazooka. But I was using the bazooka because why not? I have it at this point. I'm actually surprised. I didn't die. I was pretty careful, and this has been a pretty good run so far. Future Frenzy. I mean, even if I die, it doesn't matter because I got a checkpoint with the bonus. But when I first did this before, it didn't go so well. So I'm kind of happy. But yeah, I don't watch many big YouTubers, honestly. I mean, anyone's more than welcome to say, you know, this guy's actually legit pretty good, or it kind of depends, really. It kind of depends. I honestly just like to listen to a mixture of people. Normally people that just can be entertaining. I'm not a big fan of stupid jokes. So like, I don't know, no offense, but there might be someone who listens to this who might know who I'm referring to. I say that, but there's like several people on YouTube that kind of do these, but like I don't get dad jokes. Like, I mean, okay, I do get it, but I just don't find it funny. I don't know. I just think they're silly type of jokes. They're just like, they're cringe jokes if you ask me. Like, I don't get it, but I don't know. They're doing better than what I am, so maybe I should do dad jokes. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, just, you know, we've all got like different interests and some things we like in terms of like humor and personality and stuff. And at the same time, I like to listen to people who know what they're talking about. I like to listen to people, you know, saying, "Oh, hey, you know, I completed this game 100%. This is how you do. This is how you do that." Kind of like a walkthrough, but they're also just talking casually, like us. You know, you're just talking, having fun, talking to other peoples. You know, just overall, just having a good time. You know, having a good time. I don't feel like I'm having a good time when I'm hearing dad jokes, honestly. I'm just like, what? In my opinion, alright? In my opinion. If you like dad jokes, then that's fine. I won't get it, but that's okay. Maybe I'm too old. I don't know. I mean, I'm only 25, but I'm 25 and I haven't really done too much of my life. Sad times. Yeah, I still got time. I still got time. Speaking of time, let's do another relic. Now, I'm going to do the relic first, I think. Or should I do it off screen? I don't know. Do I want to do the relic first? I kind of... Yeah, we'll do the relic first. What we'll do is we'll do the relic first and try to get first place. So how this works is Rings of Power. We're in the plane again. How this works is... I think I already fucked up. You have to go through the rings. You have to. There's no ifs, no buts. If you press the X button to spin, you do get a... oh shit. Okay, that failed. I think. Or did I get here? I couldn't tell. If you go through them normally, it's just like a little yellow boost, as you'll see here. And it's really slow, but if you spin into them, you get a boost. The downside to spinning through these is that your control is utterly terrible. Sometimes it even feels like it's worse in this game, but it's been a minute since I played this in the Crash Bandicoot Warped version, so it's probably just as bad, honestly. Nice, got the turn. So... And I mean, you're gonna need to. I counted. Yes, you're gonna need to spin into these because these guys are not easy to beat. You can't hit them out of the sky either. So I mean, I might not even get first place. I see the dude there, but that didn't count. Bollocks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the turning is just garbage. Man, I did not think that was that hard. I don't remember Rings of Power being that hard. I remember it being a little bit of a pain, but like, I don't know, dude. It was not fun. We did it though. You got to see the levels, so I edited all that out. Jeez. Man, I feel really tired after that. Like, dude, I think I need to sleep after this. So, alright, to remind myself, I think we did Boneyard, I believe, right? We did do Boneyard. Bones? Yard of the Bones? Yeah, alright. So, we need to do... Dynamite. Yes. Yes, and I think that's it. For the normal levels. And then we've got the 2 hidden levels and we can finally end this. Oh man. I love Crash Bandicoot, but this marathon I think is like, oh boy, marathoning a game. I don't do that very often, marathoning a game, and I guess I can see why now. Like, like damn, it's taken it out of me. So it has. Whoop. I was alright with the Sonic one though. Maybe because it was like all different, and it wasn't like a collectathon game like this. Probably. Just gotta go fast. But in this level, this is where we can go to the hidden level. Agapus Rex, I think it's called. It's a very short 2D section actually. And I wonder how many of you figured this out when you was a kid. I found that out by accident. The only one I didn't know about is the alien sign. I remember my friend said that his brother found it out and told me about it in the original. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I was like, did you know about the the pterodactyl, and it's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I found this upper one as well. And we were like, oh, is there more? You know, because there's always 5 in a warp room, and we thought maybe because we've only found 2 that there's going to be 3 more. That's literally what I thought. I was like, oh, maybe there's 3 more secret levels, so we get, you know, another 5. But no, it was just 2, and then I was like, oh, it's disappointing. So we need to take the yellow gem path now, because this has the box gems, and the other gem as well, right? Because I think this has 2 gems, so yeah. This is the only way to get the box gem and the other gem, and unfortunately there is a bit of an annoying backtracking, but we'll try our best not to screw up. I say that after I've already screwed up. I love the detail on the bones, man. Beautiful. Move over, crash fish. There's also something else I want to show off. I got the trophy for it, but I want to show it off. Which you might already know what I'm talking about. We need the bazooka, which we do have, so... Alright. So yeah, bunch of boxes here, and then, bunch of boxes here, and then, God, that box bounced high. Then we get the gem, and then I believe there's actually lives actually as well, so that's kind of neat. Is there anything up here? No. Okay. I was like, please don't set off the TNT and blow me. Okay. And blow me. Oh my. Why did I do that? Jesus Christ. And this takes you all the way back. I don't think you get a checkpoint at all.